Welcome to the WYRZ story. And for that, we have to go to the very beginning. XRB radio started when the town of Brownsburg realized that the FM station that was in town was sold and the studio moved to Indianapolis. Word spread throughout the county and residents started missing it. So I, Shane Ray, started a combination internet and low-power AM station to fill the void. The station was called Radio Brownsburg, or XRB, and carried oldies music, local news, high school sports, and locally produced programs. XRB got great reviews except for one thing. In the surveys that were issued by XRB, the common response was always the same. Love the station when I can hear it, but I wish you were on FM all over the county. And that's been going on for almost 6 years. XRB has its loyal listeners who listen on the internet or on 1610 AM in the heart of Brownsburg. But for others, it just has to be on FM. So we waited years for the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, to start taking applications for a new FM license. In November of 2013, the FCC opened a 2-week window to submit applications for new FM license. But there were conditions. A, the license could only be owned by a nonprofit entity. B, the power output could only be 100 watts or less. C, the station could not do any advertising. Instead, it would have to do underwriting announcements on the air. Well, we decided to go for it. And on February 3rd, 2014, we received our permit to construct a 100-watt FM radio station in the town of Brownsburg. We chose the call letters WYRZ. Then, the real work began. A nonprofit or non-commercial radio station, as it's called, gets its funding from listener support, like PBS, for example. That's why you often hear them ask for donations to stay on the air and provide quality programming. There's corporate donations, which are usually large amounts of money, public fundraising events such as car washes, bake sales, and silent auctions, and on-air underwriting announcements where the business is thanked on the air for their contribution. Their contact information and location are usually also mentioned. These donations go to buy items that are needed for the radio station, such as a tower, town permits, studio equipment, transmitter, antenna, music royalties, technicians, and, well, the list goes on and on. And just like a car or a house, all of these items break down, wear out, or need to be replaced due to FCC regulations. These costs are ongoing for the life of the radio station, so donations are always needed. Interns and volunteers are something that has never been in short supply at XRB in its 5 years of existence, but there's been little need for that due to its size and power. College students complain that they need time behind the microphone or in a production studio, and the big stations in Indianapolis won't give it to them until they get more experience. WYRZ can help them get that experience as they help us. The nonprofit also has to have volunteer board and committee members to help with special projects and community outreach. WYRZ will play solid gold music from the late 60s, 70s, and early 80s. There will also be time devoted to local news, high school sports, and public affairs programs, as well as locally produced shows. The station will broadcast in stereo on 98.9 on the FM dial 24 hours a day. All of this will make WYRZ the FM voice of Hendricks County. And like the call letters say, it's yours, Hendricks County. Take ownership and give yourself a voice.